Hi everyone, welcome, I'm Snokus. Today we're going to continue on our Europa Universalis campaign, the 13 Colonies. So before we get into the game proper, I just want to thank the new couple of listeners I've gotten over the last couple of days. It's really nice to see that that people like what you do. So, what were we up to last time? I remember us having a good couple of colonies here, starting to be established. And I guess we'll have to look on expanding those when the time comes. Chesapeake Bay just got established, so maybe we should look into increasing our settler growth. That's usually a good idea. So, yeah. France hasn't totally blobbed out of control. Castile is pretty contained, and Portugal has started colonizing. Right. Okay. So let's just get going and see what happens. To form the British nation, we need more administrative tech. So that's what's holding us back in that front. We should be getting to the necessary administrative tech level in maybe 10 years or so. So what we're gonna do here, as soon as our colony starts getting proper established, we're going to spend some of our British money to build forts, at least a couple of forts, and some basic buildings for and that can be used as the colonial nation. And as well, we're going to probably spend some development administrative monarch points to hike up the development a bit. Right, so we can either construct a grand fleet, colonize the Caribbean, or vassalize Scotland. I mean, we could do that. It's gonna involve a lot of aiding, and we can't spend the colonists to colonize the Caribbean and the Grand Fleet. I don't think we really have the money for. We right now got 12 great ships, big ships, heavy ships. We need 8 more. We could do it. I don't think the benefit is good enough though. Don't have any debate. We won't be able to for another 4 years. How is our advisor looking right now? They're fine. So let's take the prestige instead. Right. What we could be doing is we need to get some troops over here. So no, we don't, because this is already self-sufficient. So what we should do is withdraw the colonist here, which means the natives will rise up. That's fine, and then send another colonist out. So let's place one next to New York, since they'll get a little settler bonus. And then we also need to use the... Actually, we could just train up some troops right over here. So just 3 infantry should do it. That will take us a little bit above the force limit. I think we can afford it. Don't have any mercs here we can sacrifice. So I think we're going to place a fort here, because I imagine that New York is going to be our capital. I don't really know how that is decided anyway, but I think it's the first colony. Oh, damn. Brunswick has expanded quite a lot. In a while, I guess they could form the Rhinelands. What's that nation called? Can't remember. Westphalia. They could form Westphalia. I imagine they might as well if Austria lets them. Muscovy is blowing out of control as per usual. They seem to be colonizing up in Siberia, which means they might reach the other edge of America before we actually do. But that's some time to go. Lithuania is big as usual. They won't form. I mean, Poland's doing pretty alright, even though they aren't in a union with Lithuania. They seem to have contained the Ottomans pretty well. We don't really have a threat right now, other than since we do have one of the best navies in the game at the moment. I guess we could get another explorer, and although we would go above the leader limit and explore the rest of the world a bit, but we might just as well leave that to our colonial nation when we finally get it, because you often get some monarch points by exploring, both with conquistadors and with explorers. Should we be topping up our relations? We could do with some here, and here as well, I'm guessing. Yep. We're rival to France, Aragon and Denmark. France, Aragon and Denmark, so we should... I'm guessing we have already embargoed them. Yep. Well, we can't with France since our truce, but still. Oh, what we could do to get our power projection up is engage in some piracy. Which we can do down in... I don't want to do it here, since Spain is gonna be furious with us. I'd rather do it here in Lübeck, or off the coast of France, just to get our power projection up, and we might make some money as well. Yeah. Otherwise we're just waiting right now, I think. There's no real reason to... we won't be able to reclaim our former cores on the continent. We can't really do anything with Brittany. Austria, the emperor, is holding a firm grasp over the Dutch coast. We might be able to support the Netherlands when they proclaim independence. Might be good both from a colonial standpoint and a pure like supremacy standpoint, making Austria weaker and creating not maybe a rival, but a potential enemy for France. Might be good for the future. Yeah. We could support independence on like some of these guys. Doesn't seem like they want it though. After this, we are just one colony away from actually establishing the colonial nation. And after that, we're let's see here, eight further colonies away from declaring independence. I don't know why I keep saying proclaiming. So yeah, might as well increase our trade power a bit here in the English Channel. We have pretty clear dominance, but can't have enough money. There's no such thing as too much money. Can I increase this just a bit to make sure that the natives doesn't win any of the battles when they rise up? What is our there? Right, we had the repression policy. Oh, tobacco, cool. So we produce fish in 2 provinces, tobacco in the other. That's cool. Tobacco is pretty alright trade good. Right, we could be doing that. We could be trying to reform as soon as possible. But I mean, in this speed we might actually be able to reform as the 13 colonies instead, when we are independent. Doesn't seem to be moving quickly ahead. Everyone seems to be pretty content with the papacy. Wow, Venice actually has a pretty good position right now, and Savoy as well. Usually Savoy and Venice are gone pretty quickly, and Milan usually rules the middle. Right now Milan seems to be doing terribly. That was the last ship, I think. Yep. Then let's hunt no, not hunt pirates. Privateer mission in Lübeck, which will get us we'll earn about 2 ducats a month from that. Should be enough. Powhatan has insulted us. It's I'm gonna increase the speed. Right now it's mostly about patience over actual gameplay, since the whole purpose of the campaign doesn't start until we actually have gained independence. So right now it's mostly about just humoring the process. Pirates make up 9% of the trade value here, and we actually get one power projection against France. Okay, and 5 against Denmark. Apparently we're privateering against France as well here. I'd really appreciate it if this, if the Reformation were to fire. Soon Massachusetts done, then we can move down to Wampanoag, Nuag. And after that, Raritan is closely behind. Okay, I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time. This was a pretty uneventful episode, but that's how it is. I'm just gonna resend this colonist before we end it. So thanks for watching. Please leave a like and/or subscribe if you want to. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.